What's going on? This is Markie Williams, and welcome to my channel, Online Certification Courses. This is a channel where you can learn a new skill set or brush up on an old one. Continuous education and improvement should always be priority if you want to stay current in your field of work and plus get paid your worth. Enjoy the tutorial, and all the links will be down in the description below. Please make sure you like if this tutorial was informative. Please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any training courses you may want to pick up. Comment below as to what you would like to get certified in, and I can send you a link personally to check out. So let's get started. When it comes to running a child daycare business, it is much more than parents dropping off their little ones and you watch them for 8 or 9 hours and they get picked back up and you repeat this day in and day out. Wrong. In this tutorial, I will give some effective ways to communicate with the children and also the parents to help make your child care business a success. Also, I will have a link down below in regards to a software, Daycare Management Pro, to help you set up profiles for all your clients when it comes to billing, invoicing, to help with the collection of attendance and drop-offs and release data, medical information, and much more. So let's first start with the parents. When it comes to communication, don't forget listening plays a very important part. To practice active listening, you must provide verbal acknowledgement by saying things like yes, okay, or I see. But first thing first, greeting goes a long way when breaking the ice with the parents. A simple good morning, good afternoon, or evening, using their first or last name in the greeting helps as well, and then addressing the little ones by their name too. You can also provide a wink and a smile and a thumbs up to the child as well, as it may help to change this feeling that they've been having a bad morning. When communicating with the parents, please be sure to use nonverbal body language such as eye contacts, nodding, or relaxed posture. If a parent has an issue or question that need to be addressed or answered, please be sure to summarize back to the parent to make sure you're understanding the issue or question correctly and try to resolve it in a timely manner. You can also invite parents to come to the child care facility and view the children's portfolio and talk about their progress. When this is done, the parents have a clear idea of everything that goes on in the classroom and can physically see how their children learn and grow. They will treat your staff with more respect. When it comes to the pickup at the end of the day, please keep in mind that the parents are pretty much burnt out by this time. So keep issues that happen throughout the day very minimal. To the parents, such as Eric had a hard time sharing the following directions, try to keep it short as possible, but follow up by saying, but we will work on that with Eric tomorrow. Also, with verbal communication, you can also, depending on the age factor, you can create a quarterly progress report for the parents as well, so they can see what has improved versus what needed to be worked on. Did the child count past 10? Or do they recognize certain colors? Depending on the age, you can create these individual progress reports accordingly. In such a busy world, we don't have enough time to sit around and chat, so make sure you set up other options with the parents regarding their child at daycare. This could be through emails, phone calls, virtual conferences such as Zoom. Also gauge how often they like to be updated and learn to be flexible. By engaging in activities, listening, you'll demonstrate to parents that you value what they have to say. In doing so, you'll encourage them to continue to openly communicate with you moving forward. When it comes to the children that you watch, once again, depending on the age, it's also good to start a rapport with them, such as their likes and dislikes, such as favorite colors, food, animals, or games. Set the expectation on day one when it comes to the process. You come in, you take your jacket off, hang it up, put your lunch or snacks away, wash your hands, and take a seat until the program begins. And yes, you should have a program in place regarding story time, game time, rest, education, lunchtime. You get it. Again, this can be all set up in the Daycare Management Pro software. The link will be down below in the description. All of this can be printed out and given to the parents as well, so they can also follow as to what their child is doing during the course of the day. So here are the 5 child-friendly communication techniques you can start implementing right away. Smile. A child will respond better to a smile than a frown. Use a gentle tone of voice, especially if tempers are starting to fray. Yelling only encourages more anger. Squat down to the same level as the child instead of towering over them. Avoid talking to them when your back is turned or when you're walking away from them. Avoid impatient body language like eye rolling, foot tapping, or sighing. This can discourage a child from talking. Do follow-ups with the child during recess. Simply ask them, what games are you playing? Or if they're working on a project, ask them, what are they drawing? Simple, constant communication goes a long way when it comes to understanding your clients. There's a ton of positive phrases when it comes to encouragement, such as, good job, you did that really well, I'm very proud of you, you got a great memory, that's amazing, how about a great idea? Depending on how many children you take on and the age of each one could be really stressful. You could have 10 children, all different ages, and they all have different personalities. So yes, it's physically and mentally, emotionally hard work. Let me break down some of the ways to reducing the stress at your daycare business. The best way to reduce stress is to play relaxing music at a certain time of the day at low volume. Some suggest at nap time. But it also depends on the age factor. It can be played throughout the day. It will calm the children. It will help your childcare staff take a deep breath and relax. We all need a place to call our own where we can sit, relax, and unwind. Some childcare facilities choose to forego a designated staff room for the lack of adequate space. Not having a place to unwind right quick means that the stress builds up until it reaches the point of burnout. Ensure that you have a separate space that can be used as a staff room. It is perhaps one of the most critical actions you could take towards relieving the stress of your childcare staff. Practicing mindfulness sessions throughout the day. It will help your staff clear their minds, focus on what is important. If you want to prevent employee burnout, offer your staff member the space and opportunity to clear their head and escape the classroom noise. In this day and age where technology has taken the world by storm, why bury your childcare staff with paperwork? Invest in the childcare management software, the one that will be down in the description below. This will relieve your staff from the tedious task of manually filling out papers, free their hands and their time, and keep burnout at bay. It doesn't take much to show your staff that you value them and consider them as an important part of the team. Simple little gestures that show how grateful you are for your staff will motivate burnout in employees. Many thanks for taking some time to check my tutorial out. All the links will be in the description below. Please subscribe so you don't miss out on any training certification courses you may want to pick up. Comment below "done" and I'll reply back. You can check me out on Facebook under Markie Williams, and there I also have an online certification page where you can like and follow as well. Please make sure you check out these certification courses as well that's floating around right here, and always remember to get paid your worth. Many thanks. It's Markie Williams, and I'm out.